Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'll be playing Seablock. So in the previous episode I finished construction of this city block that generates a lot of power, like really lots of power, and the idea was to connect it to this network that powers our roboports. Also, I don't believe we need this research. It might have been a mistake to research it in the first place. So let's resume other more useful researches. That one, this one, and this one and this one. So the goal is to get to the plasma turrets, and for that we need to do research stuff a little bit. Okay, let's see. We want to connect the spot to the power. So this is the output, this is the input. So we want to provide power. However, the thing is that I don't want this connection to jump up and down. I want to kind of make it handle jumps of the power a little bit better than if I just directly connect the thing. And because of that, I want to add memory, RS ledge. It's like it stands for reset and set ledge. And I'm just looking at Factorio wiki to see how it's implemented, because I haven't played, like, before the Seablock, I haven't really played Factorio in before Seablock and one other kind of vanilla-ish game. I haven't really played for like more than 2 years. So I'm a bit rusty with everything here. So let's figure this out. The idea is that we need a decider combinator. Let's grab a decider combinator. We'll figure out how it works as we go. So we have a decider combinator. The ledge wants to remember. Okay, let me actually make it here. So the ledge wants to remember when let's think how does it actually work. We want to remember whether the thing is supposed to be open to closed. Let me grab an accumulator. We don't actually have accumulators researched, but we have them from the initial base. Okay, let's see. So let's say we are saying I'm a bit slow here. I'm having trouble actually trying to figure out how this is supposed to work. So let's say we have an accumulator. We have a ledge that decide things. And, well, actually not even decides things. Let's say we have this one that says that if... Oh, actually, Wiki has the exact example. I'll just copy it from the Wiki. So it says that if we have a connection here to the... I'm actually going to use red wire for this one. We have a connection to the accumulator, and the signal is A. If, first of all, here, if signal A is less than, yeah, let's say 20, it's fine. If it's less than 20, then we want to give signal S, and if signal A is higher than 90, we want to give it signal R, right? And the latch itself is supposed to work like this. If S is higher than higher than R, we are returning S. Okay, let's see. So if S is higher than R, so if S is 1, it basically... and we want to cycle it, I think. Yeah, we probably would want to give it memory, so we are given this... Why? I cannot connect them, right, because it's supposed to take this. So we're giving it memory by connecting the thing. And S means that it's active. As soon... Right, okay, I get how it's working. As soon as the signal goes below 20, we are setting S to 1, and it's being... it's being kind of given as the input to the actual ledge, to this decided combinator. And initially it will be higher than R, because S will be 1 once this thing activates, and R will be 0, so it will start outputting S, and it will kind of circle inside the combinator. So this is essentially like a memory cell. And then, once the accumulator goes up, like once the charge goes up, S disappears, but it still cycles here, so it's fine. And then at some point R will become 1, and here we have S1, but 1 is not larger than 1, so it will stop providing S signal, and it will drop it, right? So R reset signal kind of actually resets the latch. So now, what we need to do, we need to connect this thing with, if we want to connect it to the transformer input, to this one. And to connect it, and we want to say that it's enabled only when signal S is 0. So if S is 0, meaning that we are not below 20% of the accumulator, then it's, like, you know, it's working. Okay, let me place this thing here. I might be able to come up with something a little bit better in terms of the layout. Actually, I think I have a better idea than that. Let me change this a little bit. I just want the layout to be a tiny bit more compact. Okay, let's say we'll do it like this. Right. So let's do it like this. This part has connections. This one. Let's see. We want to give it input, and we want to connect accumulator to input here. Now, this one has an output and it's on the green wire. Well, the wire doesn't really matter, but I'm just connecting the output. Like, I have memory cell on green, so I'll use the same one for the wire, and I connect to this one. And what we want signal S equals 0, then the thing is working. I want to connect, sorry, I want to connect this thing to here, and I believe we have, it's working, should be working fine. So now we have this power plant actually sustaining our grid, like this main grid. And the thing is, what I'm gonna do, I will turn off these transformers because I don't think they're doing anything useful anymore. We don't need this power because we have the other one. We have this part done, and this generates lots of power, like really a lot of power. And you can see, right, how it looks like. So transformer. Wait, interesting. Did you stop exporting power here? I'm surprised. So this seems to be giving the power. Let's see. We have 118. And here we have also 118. What's going on? What is going on here? Say I turn this off. No, something is wrong. We are not supposed to have this connection, right? Okay, now this looks good. And we can turn this on. And this has 97 capacity. And this is jumping up and down. Like, stuff is happening. Like, the important part is that, like, majority of the power here comes from the transformer. From this transformer. We can actually remove this power plant, but I don't feel like it's needed. This should really be needed only when, like, something really strange happens. I'm not sure what I just said. I was thinking about something else when I was talking just now, but it's okay. Let's create this intersection. We have to fix it again because we're still using wrong blueprint for that one. It's fine. Right. Let's see. What should we do here? What's our next goal? Let's see. We want to finish all of these researches, and we want to get plasma turret. Once we get plasma turret, we want to start we want to start clearing the biters, right? And once we clear the biters, no, why? It wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, that's too bad, I think. What's going on? Wait, lots of things are just breaking. Why is everything breaking? What's happening? Wait, I don't get it. So this part is disconnected. This thing is slowly getting connection and it's just breaking or what? So let's say I don't want to have this connection here. Just want to remove it. So this is one network, and this is another one. Because this is how it's supposed to be. It's not actually the case because we still have connection here. So I'd like to cut this one as well. Okay, let's see now. Here we have a bit of power. Use. Let's see. Oh. This looks strange. No, it doesn't look strange. We recovered the power. So all of this is connected again, I think. Alright, and we were at 97 megawatts. And that's the maximum that we can get. Because, well, we do have a little bit of wind turbines, so I guess there is that. And I'm not sure where I'm getting... I'm not sure where I'm getting these two steam engines. Where do we have them? Two regular steam engines that are somehow giving us some power here. That's interesting. So I have here lots of steam engines. These are connected to... Oh, right. It's this two. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. We can remove this one, actually. I don't think we need it. And with that, we shouldn't have steam engines here anymore. Nice. So we only have some wind turbines. It's 1.8. And here, our... If we had 1.8, we'll get 99. Right, 99. So it should be fine. It should work just fine. Let's figure out what to do now. I want to get rid of this. Actually, I don't want to get rid of the server ports. Let's landfill this area while we can. I think it's a good idea to landfill all this. Might as well do it, you know. And we can stress test our network to see what is actually happening in terms of RoboPort usage, like electricity usage by RoboPorts, etc., etc. Right, while that is happening, let's see. Are we producing blue signs? We do not have blue signs because we stopped production of this part, and this part stopped production because I feel like we are out of silver. No, we're out of wind circuits. Where are all advanced circuits? We are not building them. No, we are building them. We are building advanced circuits, and they're being delivered here. Oh no, they're not being delivered. We said we'll wait for at least 10 advanced circuits. So I guess we need advanced circuits for something, maybe like for some buildings, or I don't know for what. But it explains why our science is going so slowly. And what is preventing these machines from working faster? It's not quite clear to me. I think it's just the fastest they can go. I guess I could make them... I could try to speed them up a little bit, but I don't think it will actually help, that much. Okay, we're getting something here. We will get some kind of speed up from crafting speed 1 to crafting speed, higher than 1. Let's see. Can we do anything here? We cannot because these are big electric worms. We are kinda out of options. Or not? Are we actually out of options? Or can we do something here? We can clear this area of biters, and we can clear this area of biters, and we will get a pretty huge chunk of land right here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. It's better than waiting anyway, right? It's probably better than waiting, so we can clear some area for now. Nice. And for some reason we are short on power here. Right, we are short on power because it's connected to this power instead of this one. So I actually want to switch the connection here really quickly. I want to switch it like this, and hopefully be able to do it in time. Nice. Okay, so this part is completely disconnected, and this one is powered from oil now. Yeah. We actually have pretty high usage of power nowadays. Well, because of RoboPortals. Let's see how it goes. Do I want to fix this blueprint to make it a bit nicer or not? That's the question. Because I don't want to have radars part of this blueprint. I kind of want it to be part of this one. The problem is that it will stop being symmetrical if I do it, right? Because if, let's say, decide that radars should go here somewhere, say, like this, or maybe they should go here. I don't have space for this placement. That's a bit unfortunate. So we cannot fit radars here. Where can we fit them? We can fit them here, I guess. And have them connect like this or something. I mean, that's honestly not that bad. So. You know what? I'll fix the blueprints a bit. I'd like to fix the blueprints. Right. Let's try to do that. First of all, I don't think we need any of these parts. It's just not really helping us. What's the point of this thing? I don't see the point. I don't see any point. The buffer chest here is kinda nice. Let's remove this part. It's not like it's doing anything anymore. Right, we can remove this one, this part. I'm still removing that upper part. I'm basically clearing the areas from things. Okay, now it might be better to place it somewhere here. It will actually be useful over there. Right, what is happening with power now? I deleted biters, and here we have big biter, big poison biter. That's unfortunate because it means that these buffers will have to be destroyed. I will not be able to get them. I will be able to get this buffer and maybe some others. We'll see. Alright. Okay, let's try and clear biters like that. We can remove all of this, and we can remove this part. And I would also like to remove this one, but it will cut off the connection. So unfortunately, I have to wait for now. Speaking of, do we want to collect fish? Let's try to collect some fish. Let's do some fishing. Right. What should we do now? Let's not fill this pot. And this thing is consuming lots of stuff, but it's our main network, so it's okay. I'm not really worried about it having too high consumption just yet. Power consumption. It should be fine. Right. Yeah, we probably want to get rid of this one. And this one. And this. We can extend this part further. Let's see. Nice. Getting stuff done. I think that's awesome. This is looking pretty good. Right, I probably want to do the same thing here. Probably want to fill all of this. Maybe except these two parts. No. removed them accidentally. Totally accidentally. Right. So we are slowly constructing our rail grid. Look at that. Yeah, I need to remove rudders from it. Speaking of that, let's actually fix all of these things because I like a slightly better way of constructing the grid. So I want to do that basically now. Right. I feel like it's time to add some power poles there. What's the issue? Where is the power? What happened with the power? This thing didn't work correctly. I think it didn't. Oh, that's bad. Let's connect it like this. Oh, but this is also disconnected, right? We'll have to... No, we'll just connect it manually for now. It's fine. Why this thing didn't work? So we are outputting signal. It goes here. If signal less than 20, this gives S. And if it's higher than 90, it gives R. So if S goes here, signal S1. So here we are outputting S1. And we are checking whether S is 0 or not. If it's not 0, we cut the power. And it should have worked, unless we have some issues in the way things like these things work. Pulp. We're supposed to be getting a lot of pulp. We are not getting it because we don't have enough sand. We don't have enough sand because we don't have enough thin mud water. And why we don't have enough thin mud water? It's a good question. I don't know. This thing was producing it. Oh no, I know what happened. I forgot. I forgot to void the excess here. Right. Okay, this should fix this build. But hey, you know, at least we found the problem before it became too late. I mean, it kind of became too late already, but it's not as bad as it could have been. Because the issue now is that this is not powering this part. However, we have a reserve power, right? We can start it up. We can actually wait a bit for this thing to start working. Is this even connected? Let's say this one as well. So we are just starting it up. We're trying to give as much challenge as we can. this part is finally working. Took a while, but it seems to be working now. Targeting nutrient pulp. Not yet. Not yet. It may take some time to get there. We are building a nutrient pulp. This thing started up. Alright. We are gonna cut it. We will wait for all of these things to fix themselves. And I need to turn off these transformers. So now this thing is powered purely by this power. What I'm not sure about is why it ran out of charge. Like, how did this happen? Like, how could this happen? Maybe I should change it a bit. Maybe I should say that if it's less than 80, we're disabling it, and if it's more than 95, we're enabling. Actually, no, what? It's more than 99. We're enabling, and we'll disable the thing at 80%. Probably need a couple more accumulators here to make it work like properly. We'll see. But at least the issue is fixed now. It's working. It's producing whatever it is producing. It's producing fuel oil. We're burning the oil and stuff is working. Nice. So the issue got fixed. Now, what I was doing while we are researching the things here and while we are waiting for... What are we even waiting for? We're waiting for advanced circuit board. This one needs silver wire. And where is our silver? And we are short on silver, it seems. We don't actually get any silver. That is not good. Okay, I have to remove this part because we really need some silver. It's kind of hard to do anything without silver. Alright, while all of this is happening, we can landfill this part of the base. Nice. And we can we? Yes, we can landfill this. Not landfill, we can draw a line here. Mark this area. We can also mark this block. Right. Another thing we can do, we can actually start landfilling this part. To kind of prepare for the city blocks. Right there. Nice. So we gave our robots a lot of work, and hopefully they're doing something. Meanwhile, I can actually play here in this area, well, somewhat here. Let's fix this build. Before I do that, I'd like to place a roboport here and connect it. So one thing that I don't like that we have 4 of this in the corners. I want them to be here. And I also kind of want them to be here. Like this, I guess. So I'm fixing a blueprint now so that we can copy it more easily. Another thing that I'd like to have a radar as part of this build. Right. Is it in the right place? Seems so. And let's say I'm gonna connect it like this. Or maybe I should just place them here all the time. You know what? Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's place the radar up there. Or down here. How do I like it more? I like it here. So this will be the way I'm placing the radars. I will be placing them underneath the intersection everywhere. Let's remove some extra connections that don't really do anything. Okay, when we have a nice cross here. Yep. I think this will be like the intersection build. And actually, I probably wanted to... Do I wanted to have a border here or not? How is my current one looking? Doesn't really have a border around, but I think I actually want this one to have something like this, because I feel I just like the look, and I'm not gonna place this intersection anywhere where there is no such border, so might as well do it. Right? Nice. Looking good? Or not quite. Let's compare it with our previous one. Looks good. So now let's build a blueprint from this one. We are taking all of this. We don't need these things. We need tiles, but not the landfill tiles. Right? This is intersection, which we are calling cross form. We call it city block cross, I think. Snap to grid 32, 32. Say 34, something. So 22. I wanted to type 34, but I typed 24, and it kind of even worked. 22. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me, to be honest. This looks good. Let's create blueprint, and let's place it here. And I probably want to rename it. So, this is version 2. And this one is version 1. Like a bad version. And this one is good version. Here, let's see what we can do here. This is a bad version. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna keep it. It's just bad. I will delete it. So this is a better version. Let's call it version 2. No, I'm not gonna do that. I will not have the versions in the name here. Sorry, in the icons. I will just have like a rail thing in here. And I will have kind of stages of when we are placing it. So this will be the second stage. Right, so let's move first version somewhere in the corner, let's say here. But before that, I want another one. Let's should I delete this? I mean, yeah, sounds like fun. Let's delete this spot, and also delete this one. What? Doesn't work? Why wouldn't it work? Right. So this is kind of second version of the thing. Not version, but it's like second stage in a way of blueprinting the site. I want the first one to be a little bit different. First of all, we don't have the connections here, and we shouldn't. Nice. One thing that I don't like that we have a regular turn stop. I actually want to have an LTN stop here. So let's upgrade this to LTN stop, and it's not upgradable. That is okay. So let's build LTN stop here and LTN stop here. So we have two stops. Another thing that I want, that I kind of missed in the beginning, I want to have all of them connected like this. So red color. I'm using red lines to kind of give information about the content and like about stuff that is present, and green about some imaginary things like requests, controlling signals, basically stuff that is not actually present in the things. I would assume that we want to have this connection, like such connection, more or less in all cases, probably. And we probably want it to be connected by red wire as well. I'm not fully sure, but it seems like a good idea, at least for it to be... I'm not gonna include it in the default one. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. Right. Another thing that we need, so we have train station, train stop, which we are not actually building for some reason. We should build them, we should have a space for the stops somewhere. I think it's here. Yeah, we're supposed to build an LTN stop. Nice. And you know, it should be able to do the stuff. I expect all the materials to be present. So, the thing is, this is not a good kind of landfill pattern to create in the very beginning, because it has all these extra things with warehouse and etc, etc. I want something a bit simpler. So first of all, we are deleting these radars, because we just discussed and decided we don't need them, right? So how do we do this? I want to pretty much copy this blueprint, kind of like this, maybe. I want to copy it. Okay, this is a bit tricky, because I don't want to copy that part. Let's copy this one, right? So let's say I'm copying this blueprint. Let's actually be fixing this blueprint as well. How do we do that? We want here rubber ports and here ports, and we don't want this thing, and we want logistic like LTN stations. this. Okay, whatever. I'll just place it manually. So we want LTN stations. LTN station here, and an LTN station there. Right. So, what should we do now? First of all, I want to give the stations a name. I want to call them Todo V2, because this will be our second version of the build. In this way, I'll be able to see which version is stamped on the map by enabling these things. Alright, so this is version 2, and it has connections here, it has connections here, stuff is not connected. Right, let's take this as our baseline. So let's say we are making a blueprint, and I don't want to capture anything extra, I just want like a nice rectangle. Just this part. So I want this thing to be part of the blueprint. I'm copying the names of the tiles. I'm saying snap to grid, 32 by 32. And let's say 34, something and 2. Does it look correct? It looks correct to me. And we'll call it Seablock site. We will call it version 2, because it also has LTN. We copied all entities, and honestly, this is looking pretty good to me. I don't see any immediate issues here. Yep, I do not see any issues. Let's say this is the second thing that we will be applying. It will be our second kind of copy. So not copy, but let's rename this one to say V1. So it's kind of broken in a way. Save blueprint. And what I want to do, I want to copy this thing, and I want to call it like a first stage. And first stage, I want it to be slightly different. I want it to be like a preparational one for the main thing. So I don't want to have for houses, for example. I don't want to have these things. I don't want to have train stations actually there. I guess these things, because I guess LTN mod is a bit strange and it adds these extra entities. So I just want it to be like a bare bones thing. I don't even need to say V2 here, because there are kinda no real versions here, I think. I mean, I could remove all signals as well. I could even remove all rails, to be honest. Should I do this? Should I remove all rails and all signals? Yes, let's keep them. So there are no train stations, there is basically nothing. We saved it, so we have this city block. And now what I want to do, I want to apply some upgrade here. And specifically what I want to do, I want to upgrade from landfill, from bricks. Where are the bricks? Can I upgrade landfill? Bricks. I cannot. I wanted to replace a brick tile with landfill, with like sand. But I don't think I can. Okay, this is very annoying actually. This is super annoying. Because what this means is that I'll have to fix it somewhere else. And where would I do that? I'll do it right here. Yeah, this will be the place. I will remove... I will first place it here. Then I will remove all this landfill stuff. Can I just tell it to remove tiles? Tiles? I want to remove... always? Is this how it works? No. Why is this so complicated? Plus sand. Guess it's the sand. So I'm taking bricks. Stone path. This is the one, right? Okay, let's try again. I'm deleting only these things, entities. That's how it's supposed to work, right? Okay, nice. It's working. It's working now. I'm removing all of these tiles temporarily, and I will be creating a blueprint here, like this. And I will tell this blueprint that I want to take the tiles with me and to snap to grid. 32, 32, it's a chunk size. 32.2 or something, no, 34. Right, something like this. And this should work pretty well. Let's save it. City, block, site. I'm not even going to specify version because there is... no, I will. This is version 2. Just in case I decide to change the layout of the trains. So, like this. And creating blueprint. And we have it. Right? So, why I did this? Now, I have a really good way of stamping down, you know, the thing. Now you can expand in a really nice way. Okay, let's see. So if I, say, take Seablock 2 and apply it here, does it work? Yes, it applied. This part, I feel like that's too much. There's too much stuff happening here, and I just wanted to be, you know, to kind of fix it with a better one. So let's stamp city block here. Sorry, the cross here, the intersection. And it will probably connect it in a proper way. I don't need this one. This rather is extra. It is not necessary. I'll need to delete this train stations because I don't think they can be upgraded. Okay, this is stumped. Yeah, train station is in the way. I think there is a setting in the mods to like allow regular train stations to be upgraded to the to this ones, to 10 ones. But it's fine. We'll just do it one by one, slowly. It's fine. So we have the stations being placed here. We need to remove this thing. We need to remove the station. Do we have radars here, by the way? We are not supposed to have this radar. We are not supposed to have this one. We are not supposed to have that one as well. Right. Right, what's happening here? We removed a couple of train stations. We are stomping this down. Okay, nice. Let's delete this one. Actually, I'm gonna keep this radar for now. I just find it a tiny bit useful. And this one is also supposed to be kept, I think. So let's upgrade the connections. Here connections were correct. Here they're correct now. This part is looking almost good, to be honest. Just a little bit of rails missing. Yeah, this looks pretty good. This thing, let's see. These are old, right? You see, to do V2. So these are new. This is new. These things are old. And I'm not even sure how... Oh yeah, I know how they ended up being here. That's fine. But this is old. This is also old. So we might as well delete it. Right, we're deleting this one. And this one. And we are placing down city block blueprint number 2. And we kind of cannot really place it, so I'm not even going to bother. It's basically broken, so I'm not gonna even try to fix it. We are removing this, we are removing this, and we are placing our build number 2. This can be removed, I think. Right, we don't need this radar, we don't need this station, we don't need this station, but we do need that radar. Okay, here, what's going on? Is it the same thing? Not quite, but it's close enough. Deleting this one, deleting this one, placing blueprint 2, deleting, we don't need this radar, and we are placing blueprint 2. Nice. See, this part is not fixed, so this is fixed. I think we're copying our blueprint from here. This one is not upgraded yet, so let's upgrade it. And we did it, we upgraded it. Nice, it's looking pretty nice, to be honest, so far. I like how it goes, how it's going. We have to do V2, 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 V2. We have one to do like regular one here. This is kind of broken. V2, V2. This part needs to be fixed. Let's delete it. Let's delete it here. Okay, we built this part. We are still missing some things, but it's not really a lot of stuff that is missing. Okay, I would delete this one actually. And I mean, we could place city block 1 here or not, it doesn't matter. We could test how it works when things are connected. This is a bit wrong because of, I think, this connection. I mean, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Or not. I kind of want to connect those things properly. You know what? I'm gonna stamp it. I'm gonna place it and we'll figure out the connection here. Actually, it gets connected just fine. I'll just need to, I think, connect these two together. And yeah, maybe. It's kind of a bit tricky because this connection is not ideal, but at the same time, like, I have to use it because it's the best that is available at this moment. Okay, so let's connect these two as well. And with that done, we can actually remove all of this extra power poles and whatnot. They don't actually help us anymore, right? Let's see. Should fit nicely now. Yep. It does, and this thing looks beautiful. We place this one down, and we cannot place this one because there are some belts going right through the train stations. It's okay. It is completely fine. We can remove some pieces here. We can also actually deal with this worms. Let's say we want to do something like this, and next step is to landfill lots of area here. I think it kind of makes sense to do that. And we're missing rubber part. Nice. So, things are working. We are building the base, we are landfilling the area. It's kind of sad actually that I have this area because I didn't have any plans for these blocks and I'm not sure I want to use them just yet. So it's a bit... I'm not sure what to think about this basically. I'm not sure what to do about this area. But like this one we need, because I want to have LTN depot built right here. And we should be able to get this territory, except this big fireworm that is pretty much right in the way. What's happening with science? We did so much, and the science is still in a pretty sad state. We don't have enough silver, right? Yeah, I think last time we had a problem with silver. Okay, we have big worms here, distance 38. They shouldn't reach the spot, right? I don't think they're gonna reach it. Let's try to landfill some areas here. Oh, actually, we cannot quite landfill all of that. It's fine. Right, let's copy this chest and place it here or here. It should help with landfill. How's our power? Power seems to be working. We're using a lot of energy. Rubber parts are using lots of it. And yeah, this thing seems to be working just fine. I mean, I would be surprised if it wasn't the case, to be honest. It's nice. It's nice to see confirmation that we don't really have power issues anymore. We have 100 megawatts that's used for both the main kind of grid, for like roboports and whatnot, and it's also used for the main base. So we are sharing the network right now for this part and like everything around. And everything is working. Basically, the only things that are on external network now, I guess internal network, depending on how you look at it, is our production, which is like 50 megawatt each of this pair of city blocks. So we have 50 megawatts here, 50 here, and it will grow in the direction. We'll have like more and more and more. And all this is isolated and it's kind of internal, which is really nice because, I mean, it's nice because we can just build stuff, it powers itself, and we don't even have to think about it. And in addition to that, we have an option of kind of contributing to the external power if we wanted to. We don't want that because we don't want this thing to like explode in case roboports decide that they require a lot of actually, let's do something here. In case roboports decide that they require a lot of power to recharge the robots or whatever, I'm gonna temporarily place a radar here. It's a temporary thing. It shouldn't happen all the time. I'm interested. How many radars do we have? We have 13. Let's try to find them. So we have one here. That's good. We have... we should have one way down there. But we should have one here. Here we should have a radar. Let's place it. It's similar to this one. So we have one radar. We have two. We should have here a third one. We have temporary one here. And we'll have temporary one here. We'll get rid of them, like I'll remove them later on. No radars here. No radar here. No radars here. Can't believe I'm hunting for radars. It's like, don't I have anything better to do? And the thing is, I don't know. Maybe I don't. Oh, we don't need this radar, right? Why would we need it? And maybe we don't even need this one, but I'd like to keep it just because it was our starting radar and starting roboport, so we're gonna keep them. Alright. We almost connected the rails, by the way. We have like... we almost have a good connection here. Except for this line. I don't think I want to do anything about this intersection just yet. It's like right in the middle of our base, and it's not really working. But yeah, that's how the base is slowly starting to look. I'd like to remove this one, by the way, because I'm aware that it's an old design, and this thing is also kinda old, but we can paste new pieces. Paste this one here. Nice. This one here. Yep. I think it looks pretty good. I can remove station names. I can maybe remove... no, I'll keep them. Yeah, that's the base. We still have trouble with the research. It's kind of stuck. So I'm a bit uncertain what I should do now. But yeah, that is the base so far. I'd actually like to take a screenshot of this. I'm not sure whether you can see anything. Yeah. No, I don't think it got captured by OBS. Let's clean these things up, because I don't feel like... Do we have a robot flying here? That's the question. I hope we do. Because I rushed a bit and started deconstructing them in non-ideal order. So, is there any robot going there? So they're trying to take all of the robots from there, and they managed. Awesome. I'm actually surprised they managed to do that, but it's good that it happened. It's actually pretty nice that the robots were able to do this without lots of micromanagement on my part. Nice. So this will be taken down very, very soon. And after that, I will remove this part. Yeah, this part. Gone. You can also remove this one. Nice. Awesome base. That doesn't research things that we asked to research. It's like not even close. So let's research. Oh, I cannot research this one because it requires. It also requires blue signs. I mean, I could have this one. I'm not. I don't have like any concrete plans for that. But let's just research some green level research for now, while we are waiting for the blue signs. It's kind of unfortunate that we have such a sad situation with silver. And maybe I should fix it, but I don't know. I feel like now the main goal is to transition to city blocks. Yeah, maybe I should fix it. I want to transition to city blocks. The problem is that we have these big biters that prevent me from expanding and actually build the blocks that I need to build in order to be able to duplicate my existing kind of builds. Speaking of tasks, I have a feeling that we might build crystal catalysts. Or the alternative is that I could try and build some wood here. I don't know whether it's a good idea or not, but I mean, it's an option. Do that, in theory. Right, I think the episode went long enough. Let's save here. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.